Shout out to Nitro, shout out to Glacier. I wear the ice you never paid for. I got a bankroll, becoming major. I'll zip you up just like a tailor. I got the world in my hands, where's the glory in that? I need more for the kids, thinking matter of fact. I need racks for the people straight up finishing last. I need bars for the kids who care less for a Mac. Shape up, parallelogram. Don't string yourself out on any paragraphs. Ride up, little homie, fill up a notepad. Write words that you know will make an impact. I caught myself in writing dumb tracks, so I started soaring, I relived that. Still pulling up to you, I'm rapping 10 raps. I was taught up with Apollo, I took 10 classes. 100 people, I done been that. People took me down, I felt a relapse. I got potential, gotta see ya. I'm reverential to my leaders. I'm reverential to my leaders. Shout out to Nitro, shout out to Glacier. I wear the ice you never paid for. I got a bankroll, becoming major. I'll zip you up just like a tailor. I got the world in my hands, where's the glory in that? I need more for the kids, thinking matter of fact. I need racks for the people straight up finishing last. I need bars for the kids who care less for a Mac. Shape up, parallelogram. Don't string yourself out on any paragraphs. Ride up, little homie, fill up a notepad. Write words that you know will make an impact. I caught myself in writing dumb tracks, so I started soaring, I relived that. Still pulling up to you, I'm rapping 10 raps. I was taught up with Apollo, I took 10 classes. 100 people, I done been that. People took me down, I felt a relapse. I got potential, gotta see ya. I'm reverential to my leaders. I'm reverential to my leaders. Shout out to Nitro, shout out to Glacier. I wear the ice you never paid for. I got a bankroll, becoming major. I'll zip you up just like a tailor. I got the world in my hands, where's the glory in that? I need more for the kids thinking matter of fact. I need raps for the people straight up finishing last. I need bars for the kids who care less for a Mac. Yeah, shape up, parallelogram. Don't string yourself out on any paragraphs. Ride up, little homie, fill up a notepad. Write words that you know will make an impact. I caught myself in writing dumb tracks, so I started soaring, I relived that. Still pulling up to you, I'm rapping 10 raps. I was taught up with Apollo, I took 10 classes. 100 people, I done been that. Yo, people took me down, I felt a relapse. I got potential, gotta see ya. Yo, I'm reverential to my leaders. I'm reverential to my leaders.
Hey guys, Big Flip here. How are you all today? I've been running around, running ragged. Glad to see everybody in here. I don't know what we're doing, but we're going to go over some things that I picked up this week. I don't know if you've seen my video. I don't know if you've seen the customer rolled video either. Crazy. But I wish they hadn't been sealed, but they weren't. But whatever, it is what it is. And I'm the one that's got the 33 silvers and the 230 something in NIFCs. I'm glad to see everybody in here. Ravenous, John Smith, Coin Junkie AG, AG Price, Peter Boris, John Smith, Coin Junkie, Todd Sand, nice to see you in here. Jesse, hey, what's happening? We're going to do some nickel roll hunting. I wasn't planning on doing donations. If people want to do donations, I'm gonna have to pause and go out to the garage and get some goodies and all that stuff. But I wanted to go over some items that I got this week. Brian Wilkinson will stop in here shortly, and I want him to see the NIFCs. These are the NIFCs that I got out of that box. That was given to me in customer wrapped rolls, and my bank never gives them to me because they say they need to go in because they're not counted correctly, blah, blah, blah. They were shorting me a box of halves. They happened to have the coin roll halves that the customer rolled, and I took them, and it's the best thing I ever did. I did find a Susan B. Anthony in there, so if everything was perfect, I came out 50 cents ahead plus all the other stuff. I'm going to go over a few items that I got. I guess you've all seen my Mexico silver coin stuff. And what else? Oh, my copper rounds. But I picked these up yesterday. And these I'm going to be giving away during the streams. They are like Series 1 2005 Philadelphia and Denver coins. These ones are the Buffalo. You have the Oregon ones, Denver, mostly Denver, but there is, yeah, well, the keel boat, the piece metal. So I picked all these up at the coin store. I'll show you one of them. I want to show you this one. So they've all been slightly, can you guys see that? It's kind of toned thing going on there. It's very cool. I'm going to throw it under the scope so you guys can see the toning of this thing. See the purple tones going on with that? Some lucky person is going to get that ship with a purple and yellow and blue and orange tones. See that? It's pretty crazy. So a lot of these are like that, and it's just about how you store them. If you store them in a safe or on the, you know, in the garage in the heat or whatever it is. So I got a bunch of these, and I'm going to be giving these away in my streams. I could be giving some away today. It's all about the donations to the channel and how much I can give away. So if people want to donate, we'll see it soon enough. And if we're just here to drink our favorite beverage, then it is what it is. I guess I'm stepping on Big T Coins stream right now. I'm sorry about that. I didn't think about that. I do want to start doing a Friday stream. I've said that from the get-go, and there's just no real spot for me to fit in. So it is what it is. I guess it's time to get a little bit, you know, pushy. But I'm not going to, there's 50 streams tonight that are doing this, so I just have to get out there and get it done. If we're here an hour, we're here an hour, whatever it is. Yeah, very cool, Jesse. Hope you enjoy those coins from yesterday. I jump in there and I help BLK out. He kind of struggles over there just because it's pennies. And great guy. He always sends my packs out to me. I just decided I wasn't going to take. I was just going to give over there. And that's what I do. I also do that over at Big T. I'm a giver over there. I donate, and then I don't take anything back out of there. I give it away to the end of stream or to somebody in there. So it is what it is. Yes, these are beautiful. I'm going to be giving these away. There's a Series 1 and a Series 2. Then I also picked up yesterday, you guys will dig this. Check it out. This is all grab bags. I really can't get it in the screen. Maybe I can this way. This whole box is full of grab bags. I went through all the grab bags last night because I had to. There's occasionally one or two that I just don't think are par for my channel, so I burned them. And I think I threw away 3 or 4 last night. Didn't throw them away. Threw away the wrapper and kept the coins inside. And then adjusted some of these. So I have another 30 something grab bags. And they're making me more. I'm going to keep buying them. I'm going to keep buying them until the cows come home, till they run out of stuff to put in those grab bags. I'm going to be sitting on 400 of those grab bags. The more they make, the more I'm going to buy. And that will be the cornerstone for my channel. They can do the work. I'll put forward the money. And then you guys can reap the reward. Yeah, Jesse, you are one of us now. All these people in here, Jesse, you can get in touch with through their channel. Ask them questions. If you're, I guess I heard that you are kind of a beginner at this. A beginner is fine, perfect in our community. It is what we do. And we are out to help everybody out. Probably in this channel alone, there's going to be 20 to 25 people that will help you out at any one time, any day of the week. So you can find them through their channel. You can send them a message through their discussion page. Also my page. By the end of this stream, you'll have my email and you can find me at any time. So it is what it is. All right, so these are, check this out. Did everybody see my video from yesterday? The video that's going to bring in the haters? Can you guys see this? There was over 200, I don't know the exact count, but it's 46 in each one of these containers. So do the math. It's a bunch. There's at least 230 NIFCs that came out of that box. And then, so these are going to go to Brian. I'm going to do him a solid, and I'm going to send him those for, I guess I'm going to send them to him for $1.25 for 2 of them. So he's getting each 50-cent piece for 12.5 cents more. And that's a great deal for him. He can use them on his channel. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of these. These all came out, and it's going to cover my postage. He's going to pick up the postage, as a matter of fact, but I'm going to trade him some 40%ers. AGQ, nice to see you in here. We're just going over some stuff that happened this week. I try to keep involved and show what's going on, but I'm going to he's going to send me some 40%ers for the value of these. Whatever the price of 40%ers is, I don't know. I hunt all my 40%ers. And Brian's a good guy. Go check out his channel. He's Brian Wilkinson. He recently lost his channel for some strange reason. Made me sick to my stomach. Once again, I tell everybody that. So help him out. Go over there, sub him. He'll be showing up here shortly, so it'll be easy for you to sub him. Just go to the 3 dots on the right of everybody you see in here, and you can sub them out, and they'll all help you out. Moose Socks, how are you? We are going over some stuff. I don't know if you saw my video, but this is 46 counts of NIFCs I got out of that one box yesterday. And then these are the 33 40%ers that I took out of that box. One complete roll was all 40%ers. It was epic. It was really close to the best box I've ever had, but I had that 18 Walker box, and that was the best box I've ever had. But I'm on my way, and the holidays are coming, and now is the time to hunt. People are dumping money because they have to start buying gifts. They have to plan for family stuff. Halloween's coming. We're only 60 days. We're, like 2 months away from Christmas, and people are already planning ahead. So these here are going to go into this box, and this is my new drawing box for my stream. If you do nickels and you're going to draw a 40%er, I'm going to let you do a number, and then you're going to draw it out of here. But they all won't fit in there, so we're just going to stand by with these new ones. And but yes, that was quite the score yesterday. And like I say, I don't buy any of this this $50 stuff. I only acquire it through coin roll hunting. Today I went back to that bank to try to get a hold of some more of those rolls, and they didn't have any. I did do a video on it, so it's kind of proof that I was in there yesterday and I did get them from them, but I don't even know if I'm going to post that thing. Whatever. It is what it is. Haters will be there anywhere you go. So, yep, my email is silverandgoldflipper@yahoo.com. I am not ready for Christmas. Gotta buy ×3. Yeah. At one point I was buying ×4. But Christmas is fun. Just try to do it frugal. Try not to strap a bunch of money on your credit cards. And then at the end of Christmas, you'll appreciate it more. And gifts don't have to be high dollar items. They can just be a gift, and that's good enough. Yep, we hater proof. Yeah, so I'm still dealing with this sunburn from Mexico, and it's driving me crazy. So if you see me scratching and itching, I don't have fleas. I do have dogs, but we don't have fleas where I live. We have like 1 flea, maybe 2. We get like 1 tick, maybe 2. And so it's not fleas, it's just dry skin from the sunburn. I got my kids metal detectors for Christmas. That is very cool. Metal detecting is kind of it's a tough sport. It looks like you're just walking around collecting coins. I'll tell you what, I did some metal detecting down in Mexico, and it was whooping me up. I would have to get out there early in the morning and late at night. We did find a lot of stuff. I could probably stack up pull tabs off of that beach, and they would be 2 foot tall if I stacked them all on end. It was crazy. And pull tabs are gold. When you find gold, you'll find a pull tab right next to it. They both come up the same number. Detecting ore beaches. Very nice. Glad to see you in here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit that like button down there and help me out. I'm not so sure I've seen detecting ore beaches, but very cool. BJ Crow, what up? How are you, my friend? Oh, so Sunday's stream, I said I was getting stuff out on Monday. Well, I couldn't do that, could I? It was a holiday. So I didn't get them out on Monday, and I dropped the ball on Tuesday. So I got them out on Wednesday morning before I headed up to do my doctor's appointments up there. So I'm very sorry. Hopefully you guys get them all by Saturday. If you don't, I'm going to be bumming because we won't be able to talk about the packs that you got for last Sunday's stream this Sunday. And that's a bummer, and that's why I tried to get them out on Mondays. My bad. I'm very sorry. But I did do some cool stuff in those packs. I had a wad of $2 bills about this tall. Well, about 4 inches tall. And I took them down to Mexico, and I started giving them out down there as tips and all that other stuff. And they call them the lucky bills. And I heard that last time I was down there. And it's big. They all have a $2 bill in their wallet. So I was giving those things away like they were, pezzes. And when I came back, I still had about a 2-inch wad of these $2 bills. So now I'm giving them away as bump starts for donations for people who have donated, and then they get a pack sent to them. I'm putting in a $2 bill to them for their next donation towards any channel. It doesn't have to be my channel. It just says for any channel. So if you guys didn't get a $2 bill this time, it's because I selected 5 out of the packs and gave away $10 in $2 bills. Then next time you could possibly get the $2 bills. But like I say, those $2 bills don't have to go towards my channel. They can go to any channel. And if you're going to donate over at another channel, feel free to roll that $2 bill over there to your donations over there. All right. Anybody got anything on their mind? Got any questions? Got any answers? I'm going to go over these items here. Then I think I'm going to walk back there real quick behind the green screen and see what other cool stuff I have this week. Oh, man, you guys check this out. So, this is part of my haul from the coin store yesterday. I don't usually buy gold, but I bought gold yesterday, and I don't know why. So I'm going to move these over until we see Brian. I don't know why I bought gold yesterday, but I just got this. I told myself, I'm not going to farm out subs with coins. I'm on my way to 500. I could be at 1,000 in here in 3 or 4 months. That'd be cool. But I still think these are going to go towards the subs. But I'm not going to make a video on it. It's just whoever lands. When we get to that 1,000 mark, I'm going to do a giveaway. And then I'm also going to do, I think it's a 500 sub giveaway. And this is a 2 peso gold coin. It is in my video that I just put out. But that is very cool. It's about the size of your pinky nail, or at least my pinky nail. It's a 1920 dos peso. It's a 0.048 troy ounces of gold. And I just like that Mexican coin crest of the eagle with the snake And I just think it's a really cool coin, so I picked it up. And I also picked this one up. This is 2015 American Eagle 1/10 ounce proof coin. It is a very, very cool. And it's hard to see the gold part of it in this, but I'll tell you what, that thing is cool. And then this case, you can flip it over and get to the back side. It's also cool. So it's the eagle coming in on the eaglets. I guess anybody who collects gold or gold coins has seen this before, but it is 1/4 troy ounce, and very cool. I have some gold. I have some Silver Seeker gold that I've won through his channel, where I did a meltdown and then I took gold instead of silver. So I do have 10 or 12 pieces of gold, not all from Silver Seeker, but I do have 10 or 12 pieces of gold. So this was pretty cool. And then I picked this up. This is a John Adams, born October 30th, 1735, died July 4th of 1826, served as president March 4th of 1797 to March of 1801. And it's got a cool picture of him. Let me see if I can get a good shot of that. Okay, now this bar is not 999. This bar is, it's written right on the side here, it is 5,000 grains of sterling silver with the stamps. I don't know if you guys can see that. You kind of can. I'll put it under the scope so you can see it. And I think this is going to be my big flip coins that I make. I might be melting this down. This is a spot coin. This is spot sterling. I bought this at spot price. They have about 50 of them down there. I'm probably going to pick up some more of them depending on how my pours go. But that's the name of that tune. That's what's in this envelope, and I thought that was very cool. Now over here, these are, that's Nature Hunters. No, this is Nature Hunters, and this is Gears. I wanted to show you this. Pierre Othello sent me an email that said he was missing such and such of NIFCs. And the email said he was missing 2003, 4, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13 of a DP. And you can see how it's all laid out there. I hunted through all my NFCs and I got all cherry looking NIFCs to send to him. He's a mod on my channel. He helps me out, and I'm just going to send those over to him. He wanted to hold his bag for one more week for donations on Sunday, so I told him I would do that. And so that's why this is here. Nature Hunter also did that. She held for 1 week, so she's all bundled up, ready to go. And those are the 2 packs that were appreciation packs from last Sunday's stream that will be going out this Monday. Whether they donate or not, they'll be going out. So that's what's on my mind with that. These are some coins that came out of those grab bags that I killed the grab bags. And then I took some out of the grab bags and put them in the other grab bags. But this is a 71S proof Ike. It is silver, but it's hammered. Somebody's beat that up in a toy chest or something for a long time, but it's still silver. It's very cool. And so that is one of the coins I didn't want going out because it was so hammered. And then basically the bags weren't worth it. So I pulled the coins out of them. Here's a couple, a 62 uncirculated and another 62 uncirculated Ben Franklin. I'm thinking all these coins are going to go to the end of streams and to the donator giveaways. Here's a couple. Here's a wheat cent, an Indian, barber quarter, another Indian, another barber quarter, another Indian, another Indian. This was very cool. I found this in one of the bags. I looked through the rest of the bags trying to find its brother piece. This is, or just 1 or 2 or 3 of them, and I could only find this one. But it a cameo of the Lincoln Log penny. Can you see that right there? It is totally cool. It's in a beautiful slab, and there's 3 other brother slabs to this one. And I'm probably going to end up giving that away, but I'm going to go down there. I'm probably going to sit on this a bit, and then I'm going to go down there and try to find its 3 other brothers, because this is the Lincoln set 4-coin proof set. It's a first release. It's number 0368 of 2984. I think I could go down there and buy some more of these grab bags and maybe end up with more of those to maybe complete the set. The set online I was looking up last night was just crazy. I picked up some slabs and stuff from the coin store. Let me put the, no, I'm going to move him over. And these are the slabs that I picked up. And I told you guys last week that I missed having a 1970 proof set. I do not have one of these, so I scored that up, and I think it was like $8. So I paid top dollar for that thing, but I wanted one, and then right next to it they had a 68, so I bought that one also. It is very cool. I think this 68 is going to go out to the stream, but this 70 I will not part with, just because I don't have one. And then a PCGS 87S proof, $50. It is very cool, and I'm probably going to keep that one. I was born in the land of enchantment, New Mexico, and this is an NGC 2008 S silver 25-cent New Mexico PF69 Ultra Cameo quarter. I'll tell you what, that thing's beautiful. Can you see that? Check this out. That's the New Mexico State Shield. I will be keeping that. I was born there. I was born there back in 1965. That'll let you know how old I am. And then penny pincher, Casey Red Dragon. Found a 59 penny. It is Amazon shape. Very cool. Nice to see you in here, my friend. Your packs went out. They went out late. I'm very, very, very sorry. I'm sorry. But they will hopefully be there by Saturday, which would be cool because you could have your packs by Saturday and then at least come in and say hello and let me know what you thought of the packs on Sunday. I wanted to show you guys this one last coin. I've never seen one of these before. It is a 2009 S Bronzy 1 cent Presidency PF69 RD, which read Ultra Cameo penny, and it is just really cool. So we'll start with the basic. You guys can see the basic penny. Check out the backside. I'm going to put it under the scope, but I want you to see it. You see that? So check this out. Is that the coolest penny on earth? So that's another big flip slab. I won't be parting with that one. If I find more, if I find more and I get a redundancy of stuff, I will put it out there. And there's a lot of this stuff in those bags over there too. Not this exact stuff because I purchased this stuff directly, but food for thought. There is a lot of slabs in those grab bags. All right, let's get caught up. Mary Love, nice to see you in here. Am I going to be looking for something in my mailbox for tomorrow, for Sunday's stream tomorrow? Let me know if that happens. If not, I'm probably not going to go over there. I just want to know if the contact in my P.O. box will be there. Yeah, I'm very sorry, Casey. I dropped the ball. I had a massive doctor's appointment this week, and it was a bummer. And then I dropped the ball. I should have taken it with me, and then I could have mailed it anywhere, but I didn't take it with me, and I didn't make it back home in time to get to the post office, and it's my bad. I tried to do exactly what I promised, and I dropped the ball on that. Is everybody okay with coins, or do you want me to light the wick on this thing? You want me to turn it up so you guys can play bigger numbers? I don't think playing in millions of coins is the same as playing in with 3,300 coins. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure everybody can play the games. It's just not with hundreds of thousands of coins. And then down the road, these coins are going to come into play. So I would build your coins up, because I am going to find a way to bring these coins into play, if not for free rolls. Something will happen with these coins. So Snacks is in town, and I'm waiting on his call. He's kind of being an elusive creature, and I understand certain people don't like meetups from YouTube, and I get it. I totally understand it. But I think he'll call me, and I think we'll go out and grab ourselves a root beer and a bucket of wings and watch Paul do his thing on the $50 Make You Holler stream. That would be cool. That would be fun. It would be fun for me, and I hope it would be fun for him. And I would at least meet half that crew. And he is from this town that I live in, and so that might be something really cool. He's thinking Monday or Tuesday after his wedding, the family wedding that's going on. So we'll see about that. Alicia, you have not missed anything. We haven't done anything but listen to me burn my throat up. Nobody in here is asking me any questions, so I must be doing my job right and keeping up and letting you guys know what's going on. Alicia, very nice to see you in here. Everybody, hit that like button down there and help me out. If you subscribe to my channel, I follow right up, and I go check your channel. If the content's there, I will sub you, no problem. It's all about content, and I don't just sub to sub. I earn my subs, and the people that are in here have earned their subs too. Very cool. I'm gonna walk. Oh, okay, so check it out. So I go to the other bank today, the second bank from the bank that had the customer wrap rolls yesterday. After I went to the customer wrap roll bank and they didn't have any more, and I left out of there kicking the can, I went up to my other bank, the same bank, but it's on the other side of town, and I picked up 6 boxes of halves. Right now I have 17 boxes of $50 in the garage that I will be going through before Monday night. So I'm giving everybody the chance to get in and search some of those boxes with me before I start tearing into them. But I can tear into a box in 20 minutes. I can do 3 boxes an hour. So as you can see, it won't take long for me to go through those boxes. And if Flipside gets in here and she starts tearing into them, we can really start smoking some boxes. So I am going to record every box, every roll, every opening from now on. I'm not going to miss a beat on that, because I don't want to fall into another box that's loaded and not have proof of it. So is everybody done for the weekend and they're ready to work something out in the weekend? I feel sorry for anybody who was in the way of that hurricane. It's Me Brian was one of them. I guess he had a rough ride. In his home, I guess it was moving around and stuff. So anybody else, prayers going out to you if you got smashed by that thing, because I guess it was just terrible. We don't get a taste of it here in the mid-states. We get our tornadoes. We don't get tornadoes where I live. I live up against the mountains here, and the tornadoes have a tendency to fall 100 miles out off of the mountains. So really, I have a beautiful place to live. Yes, coin digging, that was an awesome box. I wish it was sealed rolls, but had it been sealed rolls, I would not have got what I got out of that box. And I've never got a full roll of 40%ers or full roll of silver. Max I've ever found is 5. But my neighbor came over and knocked on the door right as I was sitting down to make that video. And he's the guy that I'm probably going to bring into this stream. We have a tendency to be funny together, start cutting each other up, and I don't know, it gets crazy. We drink too much root beer and it gets crazy. So I'm thinking of bringing him in. Yeah, John Smith, tornadoes and blizzards. Yeah, we get blizzards here, but so I was thinking of bringing him in, but he showed up and I was doing that video. So I fired off that video, and so I do have Sidekick. He was there when I picked up the coins, and I have the neighbor that was here when I opened the coins. So it was very cool. It's just hard to prove something like that, but I'm beyond it. I'm going to let it go. Yes, coin digging. You're right. It doesn't matter, and that was a coin digging. Check it out. These are the NIFCs. 46, 46, 46, 46, 46. All mixed dates. And then this is the 33 silvers that came out of that box. And like I tell everybody, as soon as a silver comes out of the box, I flip it up. I put 2x2 flips on it, and I turn it into part of my stream. So that's the name of that. Brian Wilkinson is going to get these. I told him I would sell him 2 of them for $1.25, so I'm making 12.5 cents a piece per NIFC, and then I'll help him out on his channel. He's going to pick up shipping, and then whatever the price tag is, he's going to send me the equivalent of 40%ers back. So we got a little thing going on. Helps him out a lot, and it helps me out. All you're going to do, Jesse, with these big coins is you're just going to try to build up as much as you can. And down the road, another day, those coins will get you free rolls and things like that. But everybody has to have the chance to build up their coins. So it might cost you 400 coins for a roll. And so we're probably going to go down that road. And one night I'm just going to turn it on and everybody can dump their coins. And we'll just dump a bunch of boxes. So that's my plan. You have to be in here to use them. And just one night during the stream, I'm just going to snap my fingers and we're just going to start dumping coins and opening up rolls. I don't know when that's going to be, but it's going to be soon. The other thing I got coming up, guys, is not this weekend, not this Sunday, not the following Sunday, but the Sunday after that, I am going to be hunting. It's my elk hunt, end of October. I will be gone 5 days, and Sunday being one of them. So once again, you're going to miss the big flip on a Sunday, and that is not this weekend, not next week, not the weekend after, but the following weekend. That would be the weekend of Sunday of the 28th. I will not be around for my stream. But like I say, I think I'm going to start doing this on a Friday. And if the donations come in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. I'm not even ready for donations, but if they happen, I can scramble. I just click the little thing that says intermission and I go get some stuff. So all that confuses me, but I'm sure I'll get it at some point. The mini games and such. Yeah, the mini games, I think it's !help. Type that in, and then I think you're going to get information. This was all set up by my son, Sidekick. He's done all this for me. He set it all up. He's the brains behind this. All I do is get in front of the camera and look dumb, but he set it all up. So I think it's !help. No space in the middle there, and I think you'll get information there. Let me try some. Let me see if I can do it. Oh. Oh, there you go. Help 1 for games, help 2 for utility, and help mod for moderator commands. So there's some if you see the blues in here, Nobody in here right now is a moderator, and a lot of channels need moderators. Usually I have Sidekick and Flipside in here, and they are moderators, but for this stream here, it's a small stream, and I keep track of everybody that shows up. I know if there's new people in here, and I know to keep an eye out for them, because they can get you in trouble on YouTube. So if you see a blue wrench, that is a moderator, and they have control of the chat more than I do myself. Just a heads up on that, Jesse. Not that there'll be an issue, but I'm just giving you a heads up on what's going on in the community. And those coins you build up, so you're playing craps or you're playing coins or whatever. Everybody just watch what they're doing. You see hashtag roll dice 200. She's bet 200. Did she win? She won 800 big coins. See that? Just build up your coins. And then someday down the road, those coins are going to be worth rolls. And it might be Sunday. But then again, it might not be Sunday. And then we do in-stream giveaways. We do donator drawing giveaways. So it's very cool. And everybody's in here just to hang out mostly. And you'll see people pop out and go to other channels and then come back. But it is what it is. Here's another deal that I picked up today. I told you I went to that other bank and I picked up those 6 boxes. Well, she happened to have all these customer wrap rolls with account numbers on them. So I'm going to start going through some of these because I've been chomping at the bit to get at them. But if you see, we're going to burn into some of these and see if we can't find some buffaloes or some war nickels or maybe a V nickel. Usually when people have rolled coins up like this, they've kind of taken their time with them. But if it's like a kid that's ended up with his father's collection or something, they'll end up dumping stuff just like those 33 silvers. That's exactly what happened there. So I ended up with, I don't know, 60 bucks in all these rolls. And I'm just going to keep stacking them here and show you that they are all customer wrap rolls. And I'm going to start going through them. And I don't know if they're all the same customer or if they've just been banking them. But there they are. And we are going to go through some rolls. See what we find. We've been on for 40 minutes now. Time flies when you're streaming for sure. I don't know how Silver Seeker gets all that stuff done in the short amount of time that he uses, but he does. Oh, that's another thing. Silver Seeker last week, I won 2 of his megas out of 6 pulls. So I got 2 2-ounce silver coins. I'm going to move over a little bit because this camera's kind of bothering me. So I won 2 of his 2-ounce coins. And then 4 other ones. So that is going to be a shout out when I get those coins. That was very cool. I've done that once before with him. I pulled 2 megas out of the bag. And 2 megas basically equals out to more than or at what you've spent on those on the $50 part of that hunt. So it's very cool. Let's go see what we got here. I know they're not going to be all uncirculated. They're going to be circulated, and I think they're going to be really cool. So let's see what we got. But when you're dealing with stuff like this, you very well could be searching rolls that somebody else has hunted. And that is not true because there's a 59 and they would have kept that one. Not that it has any great value, but that would have been one that they kept. So we are liable to find some here. And after the stream, I'm going to kind of go through these again. But let's see what we get here. Full roll War nickels. Yeah, you know, I don't search a lot of nickels. Matter of fact, I'm not so sure I'm going to keep searching these. I think I'm going to go out and get a box of those halves. Take a quick 5 minutes intermission, go out and get a box of those halves and tear into those. Maybe we'll find silver. Maybe we won't. Boom. Now, this is a 1942, but it is not a silver war nickel. Here's how you can tell. It says 42, so it's 42, 43, 44, and 45 are war nickels. But this is not a silver war nickel because when you flip it over, it doesn't have the mint mark above the Capitol building. The mint mark was put there so it was easily found. After the war, they could recover the nickels and get the silver back, but that never happened, and that's why so many are still out there. Matter of fact, they're all still out there somewhere. And so that is a 42, but it is not a silver one. So we got a 59 and a 42. And by the way, 1964 is about the most, speaking of the devil, is the most produced nickel there was, I think. But if you kept 64s, you would be sitting on a house full of 64 nickels. I think we're going to go through 10 rolls. Then we're going to go out. I'm going to go out and get a, I want to keep that one. Go out and get a box of halves, and we'll see what happens with those. Maybe we'll get really lucky. Oh yeah, Tessa, very cool. I thank you very much for your shout out video. It's awesome. And here's a heads up. When you do a shout out video, not that I'm telling you how to do it, but it's easier for the person to find the video if in the title it says shout out and then has that person, like Nature Hunter, because then we can search it that way and find them all. Otherwise, it's like a needle in a haystack finding them, and you just don't, you know, it's hard to find them, so you can't thank everybody for them. Thank you very much, Tessa, for the shout out video. It's awesome. I love to see my coins land in other people's houses, and they enjoy them just like I enjoyed getting them. Matter of fact, half the time I'm dealing with coins, I'm always thinking of how I can get a great deal to get it to the people that are in my stream. And that's kind of what I do. There's a 46. This missed silver by 1 year. It's pretty nice. It's a little toned up. It's a little crusty. It's one that I will keep. I keep anything 55 and older. So we are on our way, and like I say, if these rolls had been hunted, that would not have been in there. Yeah, so every day I head out and I go to coin stores or whatever. I'm always thinking about how I can get great deals on coins for my stream. There's a beautiful 60, but I won't keep it. Let's see here. So we've gone through 3 rolls and we've found 3 keepers. I haven't found a non-war nickel, a non-silver nickel in a long time, a 42. So that was pretty cool. And I'll show you the next buffalo I find. That's one of the ones that you'll hunt. And you're looking for the speared buffalo. But everybody knows about the speared buffalo. I just try to, for the newcomers, I try to make it so that they can see it. My fingers aren't working very good today. Well, we found a 40. That is very cool. So 4 rolls and 4 keepers. We got a crusty one here. And after you put your eyes on these nickels for a while, you learn what to look for. We've got 6 more rolls, and then we're going to go grab a box of halves. Okay, Tessa, thank you very much. You know what? I don't even know how to do that. You're pretty sharp. Yeah, I don't know how to do that link thing. I'm going to have Sidekick and Flipside figure that out for me and let me know. Every day with this channel is a little bit of a tutorial from them to me, but I'm learning. I did HVAC for 33 years. I didn't have to deal with computers or any of that. My lady has been dealing with medical billing, nonprofits, all that for years, so it came natural. And then my son just got done with 4 years of college. He's going to go back in a year for 1 more year, and he'll be done. And so they use computers all the time. I never used them, but I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot better than I was. Shoot, 5 years ago, I was a lost pup. And I know there's some more goodies behind me. I'm not remembering what they are. But I'll get them before it's over. What do I get if I donate $250? You know, Casey, you can have 5 silver poles, or you can have 10 grab bags. So it's up to you what you want to do with that. My suggestion is grab bags, but some people like silver. Silver is, I don't know. Myself, I do grab bags just because I own a lot of silver. Red Dragon, did you see the bar that I showed earlier? I don't think you're in here yet. Check this bar out that I just picked up. Can you see that? John Adams. Now, what's different about this bar is this bar is 500 grains of sterling silver. I paid spot price for that yesterday. So I'm thinking of going down and getting more of these for box buys. But I have to get them cheaper than I got this one for in order to put it up for box buys. And I'll have to talk to them because they have like 50 of these. So that's very cool, huh? Oh, let me show you under the scope this guy though. So yeah, I'd be willing to give you 10 bags. 10 grab bags or 5 silver poles. That is a very cool. And in my silver poles, you know I have Libertads in there. I have Walkers. I have Proof Ben Franklins. And each Proof Ben Franklin gets a 40%er and a silver dime. On top of that, you pick the 40%er and I pick the silver dime. And what else was in there? And then I have a few original bags that are nothing but silver bullion. And then I have a bunch of silver eagles that I put in there. On top of 3 Libertads from my Mexico trip are in there. So food for thought. It's nice to get 5 silver bag poles. But then again, it's also nice to get 10 of these grab bags. 10 of those grab bags, you need a wheelbarrow to get them all in that house. Speaking of wheelbarrows, Jared Dasher, I'm going to start calling him the Dash. He's going to need a wheelbarrow this week. His pack was huge. He got one of those boxes, those regular boxes that you send out for, I don't know, $7 or $8. And it was packed. I couldn't get anything else in that box. So He's got a monster one coming. So do you, though, Casey. You've got quite the deal coming to you. And I do keep track of, let me see something here. I do keep track of everything that's going on with the channel. I don't. Flipside does. But Casey, you donated $50 last week and you ended up with 2 of those grab bags. And that was a lot that just went into that one. I'm not so sure I could fit 10 grab bags into one of those smaller postal boxes. I would probably have to get the bigger one. Look here, we've got a, down here where I live in the middle of the States, we don't get much Canadian coins, but there's a 2012 Canadian nickel. There's a bunch of Canadian nickels in there. There's another one. It's a small head. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Another one. Another. That's pretty crazy. So I don't usually keep those. I'm probably going to end up throwing them back unless there's real old ones there. And I heard small head thrown out the other day, so I might be incorrect at what I just said, but we are going to confirm that here in a second. There was nothing in there that was a keeper, but we did end up with 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. Guys, hold on one second. I got to move this light. All right, I'm back. I had to move that light so we had a little bit more light there. We're starting to get cloud cover here. So let's see what we got. An 86, 2012, an 11, an 8, a 9, a 78, 79, 2008, 2009. So nothing crazy old. A 12, a 7, a 9. You know, I'm probably going to keep these. Why? I don't know. Let's just see what we end up with at the end of this hunt here. I would like to, you know, maybe some people want those. I don't mind giving stuff away like that. Mary Love wanted some Mexican coins, and she's going to donate, and I'm going to just give her some Mexican coins that I brought back. So we've got 4 and 10 or 12 or something Canadian coins. I hope I don't find a ton more of those. They're kind of hard to get credit for. Whoever turned those in knew what they were doing. Coin books, I don't know, because I don't really fill coin books. I started filling coin books and I was filling them so fast that it just wasn't, you know, I was going to fill up my safe with coin books. So I just decided to get separators and put the coins by year in the separators. You know, like you put your fishing gear in separators. That's how I do it. What book do you guys recommend for Canadian coins? Are you talking coin book, or are you talking to find out what the coins are worth? Because I recommend the internet. I don't recommend those books, because those books get published, and next year they're not. There's a nice one. They're not. It was written in stone this year, but next year it's not the same price tag. So I would plan on doing any investigating into the price of your coins and what they're worth on the internet, and stay away from Fleabay and those other places like that. Go to legitimate coin place that all they do is just tell you what coins are worth, not they're going to sell you some coins also. If they're not selling you coins, why would they lie? So we found a 39. Pretty sweet. It's got a little bit of the circle of death there. See it on his head? See that? But it's beautiful. They don't make coins like they used to. Yeah, Casey, I'll take donations. I will have to hit intermission, go grab a box, and bring in the appreciation packs and whatever you want to do. When you donate, tell me what you want in the donation, and then tell me here that you donated, and we'll get you hooked up. It'll go out on Monday, and yeah, I'll do it for you. It's not a problem. I was just going to do a little stream this afternoon just to hang out, but also I'm always willing to take donations. What mint mark is that? 39. Let's see. See, I'm cutting into Hoosier Hillbilly too, but I don't know. It doesn't have a mint mark, so it must be a P. Rob finds treasure. See, everybody starts jumping out there. It's a 39 and it has no mint mark, so must be a P. I want to do the tour of the mint by me, but you have to get down there like at 5 a.m. and put your name on the books to get in, and then show up 3 hours later to do the to go through the place. So I don't know, it's just been tough for me to pull that off. So here's one of the coins that I was talking about earlier, this buffalo. This is what the face will look like if you're looking for the speared buffalo. So it's offset, it's coming in from the side, but this is not a speared buffalo coin. I mean, this is not a buffalo coin. This is the Oregon in view of the joy. But this exact coin will have a buffalo on it too of the same year. So I didn't see anything in this roll. And we have one more roll of nickels, and I'm going to go out and get a box of halves, and we'll start beating those things up. And Casey, if you are going to donate, I need to know what kind of box you want. Do you want a double stacker, or do you want a rectangle box? And do you want a box from bank number 1, 2, or 3? That all makes a difference in my book. So just let me know. No pressure. If you're thinking about doing it, those are the questions I'm going to ask you. So, well, here's a 46 missed silver by 1 year, and for the Casey's out there, there's no mint mark on it. But that's a keeper. And I just wear some of the coin roll hunters out when they look for errors and things like that. But my eyes are pretty sharp behind these glasses. I don't miss much. I found an offset strike last week during the stream when I went through 15 rolls for, I think it was Casey. Was that you, Casey, I got that off strike for? Nothing in that roll. I'm going to take a minute, let Casey get caught up here, and see if he wants me to run out and get a specific box, or I'm just going to grab a box and start opening them up. But I think it was Casey got that really nice off-center strike nickel last week. And then I know I might have had a couple other things. Yeah, I think so. I think it was you. Didn't you do nickels last week? My first time ever doing nickels. I think it was you. Yeah, I wish all the boxes had silver, but the silver in the boxes is a bonus to the stuff that I give away. You'll probably end up breaking even on the grab bags with a donation like that. My grab bags are sometimes have... Stop, Oakley. Stop. My grab bags have $25 to $30 worth of stuff in them at times. And if I don't see that much, I'll throw some more in there just to make it right. Okay, I'll pick the box. Yeah, you got nickels last week. Yeah, that was very cool. I'm going to take a quick intermission. I'm going to go out and pick a box. And be right back.
Shout out to Nitro, shout out to Glacier. I wear the ice you never paid for. I got a bankroll, becoming major. I'll zip you up just like a tailor. I got the world in my hands, where's the glory in that? I need more for the kids, thinking matter of fact. I need racks for the people straight up finishing last. I need bars for the kids who care less for a Mac. Yeah, shape up, parallelogram. Don't string yourself out on any paragraphs. Ride up, little homie, fill up a notepad. Write words that you know will make an impact. I caught myself in writing dumb tracks, so I started soaring, I relived that. Still pulling up to you, I'm rapping 10 raps. I was taught up with Apollo, I took 10 classes. 100 people, I done been that. Yo, people took me down, I felt a relapse. I got potential, gotta see ya. Yo, I'm reverential to my leaders. I'm reverential to my leaders. Shout out to Nitro, shout out to Glacier. I wear the ice you never paid for. I got a bankroll, becoming major. I'll zip you up just like a tailor. I got the world in my hands, was the glory in that. I need more for the...
All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Joe Durbin, nice to see you in here. Silver Haze is in the house. Nature Hunter, nice to see you here. We hunted some nickels a little bit ago. Nature Hunter, did you see my video that came out yesterday of the NIFCs and the silver dollars I found in the box of customer rolled coins? Well, it was epic. Cajun Digger's in the house. I'm back. Casey Red Dragon, 9. Okay. You want to start with 9. I wasn't expecting donations, so I just have to bring up my PayPal, make sure all that's... Please donate to friends and family. If you don't, that's fine, but I prefer it because it's released right away. Otherwise, you have to release it or I have to wait 15 days or something. So, all right, Casey, you're on board. You did send it, so it's pending. So do me a favor, when you get this pack next week, release that money for me, okay? Or you can release it now or whatever you want to do, but I appreciate you very much. Let me see something here. All right, my friend, I am going to do that for you. Do you know what you want to do? Do you want to do a couple silver poles in the equivalent of the grab bags, or what are your thoughts? Basically, for every $25 you spend, you get a grab bag. So that makes 10 grab bags. Or you can do 5 silver poles, or mix it up however you want it. And today, since there probably won't be very many donators, Casey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put your entries into the Sunday drawing for the donations, and your entries will all go in there with everybody else on Sunday. But I'm going to, if no other donations come in, I'm going to hook you up with some other stuff that will make up for that. All right, so you don't need to give me a number 9 because this is your whole entire box. For every $250, I will give you a $500 box of halves. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up half of this box. If it doesn't produce any silver, we're going to grab another box from another bank, and then I'm going to start on that box. So it makes it fair to you. Yeah, 8 grabs in the silver. It kind of works out, but yeah, that works out if you want to do that. And you're liable to get one of those proof Benjis, and those are very cool. I have a lot of those in there. I bought them specific for the stream to give them all away, and I only kept one for myself. So let me slip out 1 second. I'm going to go over and grab the garbage can, and all right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to get the garbage can for all this rubble. Yeah, Casey, I think that's the way to go. That's the way I would want it. If I bought a box and it was dead, I would want a chance at another box. I have so many of them that it really doesn't matter to me on my end. But I'm going to look for enders here real quick, and I don't see any. But I am going to, since we might just end up doing one side of the box, I am going to pull these out and check them. for silver. And if I don't find silver, we'll know that we didn't miss any silvers in your other half a box. We got the neighbor kids playing next door basketball or something, screaming and hollering, and all my dogs are going crazy. So I don't see any silver there. We'll put these in here. Does it matter what side of the box you want? This is my right. So you can say coin cam side or the other side. Coin cam or no. Color coin cam or the other side. And we'll just start with those. You want to keep the NIFCs? Very cool. I will, like I say, if I find NIFCs, I will swap them out for really good looking NIFCs. Let's see what we got. No, you want over there. No coin cam. So we're going to pull these so we don't get them mixed up. I have a tendency to jump around the box. So we are going to hunt these. If we don't find anything crazy or you want to change at the other end of the box, we can do that. And I do have another bank I went to. You can pick from a bank that had 6 boxes today or a bank that had 1 box today. So Casey Red Dragon with a $250 donation. That is epic, and I appreciate you very much. And we will get you lots of goodies today. I only cut into coins like this that are scarred. I'll end up flipping them over if I think they're a good one, and cut into the other side so I don't scar a good coin. You are my first full box donator, and I'm super fair, so you will be getting some very cool stuff in those grab bags. And you will be doing the grab bags that I had set up for last week, not any of those new ones, because I don't have those new ones labeled to be drawn today. Okay, let's get at it. May look like I go fast, but I am a sharp eye when it comes to NIFCs and things like that. And I'll probably hook you up with some NIFCs even if we don't find any. You can pick like 5 dates that you don't have, and I'll hunt them down for you. And I will throw that in your bag also. 5 dates and mint. Can you see the toning in that coin? It's really hard to see, but it's got a bunch of purple in it and stuff. I'm going to send you that. It is a bicentennial. The front side is not real pretty. The back side is gorgeous. It's got, see the purple toning in there and stuff? So I'm going to send that to you. coins are cold. It was about 30 degrees this morning when I picked them up. You know, we do have some sun flying now. It's still pretty cool right now, Mr. Smith. We had some snow yesterday, and it's got me a little bit freaked out because I don't like hunting in the snow. I like hunting in the cold because it gets the animals moving real well, but I don't like hunting in the snow because it creates problems with vehicles and roads getting mushy. And I'm gonna turn this light off. We don't need it now. I don't need it for $50. Well, I better leave it on. There we go. So it's got me a little freaked out, the weather here. But I'm hunting this box for Casey Red Dragon. He bought a whole box. I'm going to give him 10, I guess he wants 8 grab bags. And then he wants a silver pull on top of it. I don't see any silver there. Found a 98, but I don't see any cracks on it, so we'll move on. Let me see if I can do this right. I think I want to move these over here. Kind of hard for you to see what's going on. No, that doesn't work either. I'm going to move them right here. It's all a learning curve. This is only like my 6th stream, so I'm still learning here. And I get critiqued by everybody, so live and learn. No silver in that roll. And what I've decided I'm going to do is, if I start hunting boxes and I find silver in them, I'm going to freeze and save those boxes for my streams. Because if you pay your hard-earned money for me to hunt coins, I want you to get silver. I'm not going to keep it for myself. I wasn't going to sell anybody any of those customer rolled coins just because they weren't sealed. But I probably should have. I just got so excited. I was shaking. That's my problem. There we go. Yeah, my hands were shaking. My neighbor said I was losing it, and I was. And no silver in this roll either. But, so elk hunting here in 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to it. I go once every 2 years to a place where I always get an elk, and then I go once every 2 years to a place where it's super hard to hunt, and I don't often get an elk there. I'm a meat hunter. I'm not a trophy hunter. I did get my antelope this week. We had snow here, and the fog rolled in. What I called growing up was Thule fog. It stayed real low to the ground, and I couldn't hunt in the morning, and then all of a sudden it lifted. When it lifted, we took the truck down the road, and we didn't get 5 minutes off the road, and I had my antelope. And my brother-in-law is a processor, meat processor. If you're ever gonna hunt with a meat processor, because you can't put your gun away fast enough and that antelope is ready to move. So antelope's a really good lean meat. It's awesome if you take care of the meat right away. You shouldn't let an antelope sit around for very long without getting the hide off of it because it holds the heat in. And another thing with antelope is you never want to shoot one that's running. You always want to catch them when they're bedded down, because you don't want the adrenaline running through those animals. They are a goat, and if you get that adrenaline running through them, you'll have goat meat instead of really good pork chops. It's really lean, it's really good. I love it. Well, it looks like to me we're going to get you another half a box if this box keeps this up. Oh, we got a holy one. I have used coins for washers before when I didn't have a washer big enough, and some people were putting them around their neck, and other people were using them to dangle in video machines and stuff. We used to do that as a kid. So I had rolls and rolls and rolls of holy halves. Matter of fact, I exchanged money for holy halves to Mary Love so she could do a mobile maybe, or I don't remember exactly what it was, but I swapped some of those holy halves out. No need to destroy more coins if they're already holy. Nothing in that one, sorry about that. Let me see something. Yeah, hey Joe, what happens is your message was retracted because you used capitals like that. Sidekick has it set so that capitals will kick your message out if you use too many of them. But I got your message. It says we had a few inches of snow here in Montana. Also BIGFLIP, yuck. Yeah, it's a little too early for snow, my friend. So if you see a retracted message, it's because maybe it was an email. The bot will take care of that. It kind of governs for me. But you probably knew that. You just didn't know that my channel was so restrictive. I didn't either until right now. Well, so there's another cool one. It looks like a dirty coin, and I call them angry coins, and it is very cool. It has never been hit by the coin machine. It is dirty, it is crusty, but I like them because only about 1/10 of 1% look like this. So you are also going to catch that coin also in your pack. It's ugly, but hey, at least you'll remember BIGFLIP when you look at it. And when they get rubbed, they kind of get a sculling effect to them. See how he's kind of sculled out a little bit? I like that. I have rolls and rolls and rolls of those. These super shiny ones you're seeing are 96s or 99s. They had a good planchet that year, and those coins have just stuck around really well and stayed in great shape. If I see a coin that's in good shape, I do look for a die crack on them or something like that, and I'm not seeing them where I know they'll be, so we just move on. That shadow you see on my table is from the sun shining in my front room window. It's way far to the west right now. No silver in this one either. So we will change boxes. We will go to another bank. Do you want the single box, or do you want one out of the 6 from another bank? Let me think. Where did I get that single box from? I got that single box from the bank that had the customer wrapped rolls. Not that it has any influence on whether there's silver in there, because they're two totally different. But that single box has been sitting around in that bank for about 3 weeks. And I'm still looking for some stragglers of the Walker box. I never heard of anybody else finding any more Walkers. I know there's a couple guys in town that are in our community that hunt coins also, and I never heard that they found any either. But that doesn't mean I've subbed to their channel or they've subbed to mine. So I probably wouldn't know. Yeah, I'd go with a single box too, Casey. I'm excited for you and what you're going to get in those grab bags, though. I'm seeing some 2000 and 2001s, but no true NIFCs. I will have to hit the intermission button and run out there and grab another box out of the garage. And Casey, when you donate to channels, make sure that those channels are giving you something in return that is worth what you thought you should get back, because sometimes some of these channels are a little skimpy. Now, I'm not saying anything about any of the channels I hang out on. I'm talking about the other channels that I don't hang out on. And you will have to decipher what those channels are. But watch those channels and make sure they're giving you something back for your donation. Because what they give you back should be in great appreciation of the donation you give them. (2001, 2002s? Yeah. Sure. Matter of fact, I have a whole box full of what I call book dates. And if you want, you can send me an email with what you want for book dates. Now, don't go crazy, but let me know what you need, and I'll see if I can't bump into some of those, and then we will work it out where you can just pay me straight across for those book dates, because I have a lot of them, and I probably should throw them back to the pond, but I just can't do it because they're in such great shape. So maybe you're the guy I've been saving them for. Like I say, don't go crazy, and when it comes to book dates, you'll have to pay me the value of the coin, 50 cents, but I don't see that that'll be an issue for you, and we can work something out. See, there's a real shiny 99 there. Another 99. Got beautiful edges, but they're a dime a dozen. And what did you say? You could use some 1s and 2s. Well, I will keep an eye out for them in these rolls. Let's see. Yeah, and that's how it should be, Casey. A lot for your donation is right. And that's why everybody pops in and out, and they're always seeing, you know, there's huge channels out there where everybody goes to and hangs out, but they always seem to come back and see what big flips do. Some after 90. Fair enough. Yeah, send me that email. You got my email address. So send me an email with your thoughts and what you're really looking for, and we'll work it out. All right, last one of the dumb box. See, another beautiful 99, but it even had the circle of death on it. I'm going to do a little cleanup here. I'm going to go out and grab that one single box from the bank. And I will be right back. We ended up with that holy one, the angry coin, this beautiful toned backside coin. It is really nice. Matter of fact, that would be a keeper for me. And the more I look at the front, the more light you throw on the front, the more you can catch a little bit of tonnage on the front. Let's see if I can catch it. Yeah, no, not really. You'll see when you get it home. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab that other box. All right, Casey, hey, we've got to figure this out. I forgot that I picked up 6 more boxes today. So, I have a double stacker box too. You might want to think about maybe getting into that. But, this is that single box from the bank. So, you make your decision on what you want. I got 6 of these double stackers. I have this one box from the bank, and then I have 6 boxes from another bank. But so if you wanted to get into the double stacker, I could do that too. Peter, you're hanging with us. Very cool. It looks, oh, Coin Junkie's still in here. Very cool. Yeah, get those coins. Because one day, could be in the close future, they'll be worth some rolls. Joe Durbin's still in the house. Yep, John Smith's still in the house. I'm starting to get good at this and I'm figuring stuff out. Oh, let me see. Well, Casey, double means this box comes half a box, $250 on the bottom and $250 on the top. You see how thick it is? So it's 2 rolls high. Called what I call a double stacker. People call them Dunbar rolls. And then you got the single box, the single high box. Oh yeah. Well, I think you said double. All right, we're going to do the double. Now, this one here is kind of tough to do an ender search, but I'm going to do it for you anyway, just because we're out to have fun on a Friday. I hope everybody's just kicking back and getting wound down from the week and partaking in their favorite beverage or whatever it is. All right, Casey, see what I'm saying? Half the box on top, half the box on bottom. So I'm going to pull them out. We are going to look at them. These rolls are super easy to open. Matter of fact, I'm going to flip them over for you too. We are going to do an ender search. And we will go from there. One time, a few months back, I got the whammy on a box. It was missing 10 rolls. My fault, I should have known that the box was light. I went to the bank and I said, hey, and top it off, inside there was a wrapper torn up, one straggler coin laying in there, and a chewed up piece of bubble gum. I said, what the heck is this? So I took a picture of it. I didn't, we're going to set that one aside for you. It doesn't look silver, but it might very well be silver. And so they ended up reimbursing me about a month later. They ended up giving me my money back. We're going to keep that one for you too. That one might be an NIFC. Also that one. So those 4 rolls there, we're going to swap out for this ugly roll and this. No. And this ugly roll. And that ugly roll. And that ugly roll. So you'll have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. You can see them all. All right. And let's get at them. Casey, if you ever search coins, especially $50, let them fall on each other, because have you ever seen a magic coin or a coin safe? Yeah, well, you know what? I can feel the difference in the box if the box is light. But we moved so many boxes that day. Matter of fact, I didn't move them. I haven't been moving boxes in a long time. Here's a die crack for you. It might be a little difficult to find this die crack, but let's get down there and see if we can see it. Doesn't look like a real crazy die crack. It's got a little bit of one going on there. Do you see it heading off of his collar right there? See it right here? So that's not a crazy die crack. The coin's a little scarred up, but I am going to send that to you anyway. And I will label that die crack for you. I'm hoping to find you a better one. What was my question to you? Crap, been a long week. I have seen them. Oh, yeah, on the magic coins. So if you drop coins on top of each other, not only can you hear the tone difference in the $50 from silver, but you can hear the magic coins hit, and they hit like a thud. You know, like if you hit yourself in the chest, it makes a hollow noise. They do the same thing. Well, there's an old gold one. It's a 73. It's a D. It is gold. Can you see that it's gold? See that? It's been around a bit. You see that? So you'll get that one. Matter of fact, let me put that under the scope. Maybe we can see some gold. It's old. It's been around a bit. It's kind of... But whatever. You're trying to fill your books. That'll be something that you can display. And you know, I'm not even seeing 2000, 2001s or 2s. And I am looking. But I have a bunch. So when I'm done here, I'm going to take notes and get you what you need. When I originally started in this community, I was just a follower, and Silver Seeker was giving away such nice coins and stuff. I decided that I was going to donate to him and acquire a lot of silver through him and then start up my own channel. I can go to any place and buy coins all day long, which I do. I buy a lot of silver through the mail, and then I decided one day I was going to fire it up. There's a 2001. It's a little skidded up. It's not too bad. So it's over there for you. Let's look at it. See, it's got some bag hits to it. But another place you should go watch coin roll hunting is Mantic Coins. Go check him and his wife out. They do error hunts where they'll show you what's going on with the coins and how to find errors in your coins, like die cracks. And oh, you got an NIFC. It's a 2008. It's 2008P, and there is no ring of death, and it's very nice. So you can mark that one off your list. So you're getting a little stack over there of some miscellaneous stuff. This is one of the rolls that I took from that other half because of this coin right here. And it's an angry coin. The backside's really dirty. Looks like it was in the ground for a while. So we're going to let that one go. I wouldn't keep that one, so... Uh-oh. We've got a really gold-looking 1976. Can you guys see that? Can't see it there, but you can see it there. Put that under the scope. You really can't see it on my scope because it has such a white light. Let me see. There, you can see the gold there. So I'm going to send you that one. There was a couple goldy looking 76s in here, but not as gold as that one. It's all about where people stored them over the years, is how they get the toning going on. But I do think they made a lot of planchets that have had a gold tone to them. And they're still out running around in good shape. You get coins in mint sets that have gold toning to them. People crack those mint sets open and they get released out there, and guys like you and me end up with them. All right. Well, this box isn't doing so good either. It would be nice to find some silver. And I have 17 boxes. You can see the demand for how much time I put in hunting boxes. And see, I like this channel because, wow, that one was beat up. This one here was in the road for a while. You see that? I like this channel because it doesn't get clogged up with all sorts of crazy chat. I do miss talking to a lot of people, but I kind of like that I can keep track of what's going on. From Ravenhawk. Okay. Brian, you're in the house. Hey, check it out. Casey, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to detour off of this for 1 second. And I'm throwing this skidded one that was in the parking lot out of here. Brian, check it out. That's 46, 46, 46, 46, 46. So I'm going to take 6 out of each one of those. They are all beautiful. Let me show you. Can you see those edges? There isn't a single scar on one of these coins that I got out of that box yesterday. I mean, there's some bag scars, but let me show you this. Look at those edges. Look at that. Oh, there's one that's got a little bit of a bummer edge, but so I'm going to choose 40 best ones out of each one of these containers, and that's what you'll get if we end up with that swap. I wanted to show that to you. All right, my brother. Have you guys ever had it's got what's that green stuff you put on sushi? Wasabi? Wasabi covered sunflower seeds. Oh my god. They're good, but you can only eat about 20 of them at a time or you burn your face off. All right, let's keep going. Brian, I'm opening up a box for Mr. Red Dragon. He wanted to jump on board. He's going to get 10 of those, 8 of those grab bags, and then he wants 1 silver pull tonight. So I wasn't really jumping in here to do donations, but there's a 2001. And it's got the scar, the ring of death on it. So I don't believe that one's going to be worth keeping. Do you see that? So we're going to let that one go, Casey. Though it has the date, it's just not worth keeping. And I gave him, Brian, half of one box, and there was nothing in it. So then we swapped out and went to another box, and this box isn't playing well with others either. But they would call it coin roll finding if we would find silver in every box, and we don't. All right, Brian, yeah, what I was thinking is, for every $1 in coins that I send, for every $1 in NIFCs I send you, you give me 25 cents more. So it's $1.25 for every 2 NIFCs. So I'm going to send you 200 NIFCs for $225. I mean $125. It's hard to do the math. So that'll be fair for you. You're getting $100 and half dollars for $25. $100 in NIFC half dollars for $25. But you got to pick up the shipping because that deal's such a good deal. And then I want you to figure out the equivalent of 40 percenters to send back to me, okay, my brother? And then that's how we'll do that. So there's really no money exchange. It's just what you have and what I have. I know you have to buy your 40 percenters, but that helps me out and it helps you out. And if you get them for a good deal, you're making something better, but you're already getting the NIFCs for a great deal anyway. So you're ahead of the curve. There's a one with another skidder. We're going to let it go. When I get boxes like this, I sometimes just look at the edges and I just throw them. I just dump them in the box. But we're looking for 2001s and, 2000s and then errors and all sorts of other stuff. So we'll just keep putting on down the road and see what we come up with. There's a 99, a 2000, We did find a couple of gold half dollars, not really gold proof gold, but they're gold. Nothing in that one either. But I'm getting excited for you, Casey, in your grab bag pulls, because that's going to be fun. Another 2008, immaculate. Look at that one. So another 2008. We'll leave that under the scope for you. Who's another channel you should check out? That's another thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to start doing some shout out videos for certain channels that I like to go to. If you like a late night stream, go over to Lemonhead Penny, and he's always up late. He like streams till like 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 in the morning, and he's got a ton of information you can learn from that guy. And then he also does some auctions where you can buy the coins that he has. So he'll go out and purchase some coins and try to make a little bit of money, not a lot of money, a little bit of money, so that he can keep his channel up and running. So go check him out, Lemonhead Penny. Who else? Of course, I already did Brian's Scream and Stream shout out. Nature Hunter. Go check her out. She has some things going on over there that's really cool. She's on the other side of the pond over there. She donates a lot into my streams and gets quite a few packs from the States here sent to her through all the other channels and my channel too. That coin looks like it was in a fire. It's I'll show it to you. It's not very cool. We're gonna release it back, but you can see the burn on half of it, and then we flip it over and the other side's really burned. Maybe somebody took a torch to it. That happens a lot. There's guys out there that will take microfine torches and burn the coins, burn like skulls into Kennedy's face and all sorts of weird stuff. One day I found a hobo half dollar, and it was a Kennedy skull, and in his collar it said 308. Well, if you didn't know, Kennedy was killed by a 308 bullet. So I kept that one. That was another coin that I've kept recently. Matter of fact, I put it on one of my headlines recently because I bumped into it again. I have so many coins that I just put them away and I don't see them for months at a time. Half dollars at least. I'm probably sitting on $2,000 worth of half dollars that are just stuff that other people wouldn't keep, and I will. The coins were inside the small bag. You know what, Nature Hunter and Brian? Somebody opened that box up and dug through it and figured it wasn't worth their job to steal out of it. And so they just pretended like, oh, it got hurt, it got damaged, and put it all back. There's a 2001, but somebody painted it red and put a green D on the back. We're not going to keep that one either. Yeah, there was some employee stuff going on behind that bag, that damaged bag. You know, if it would have been gold coins or something, they would have kept it. But since it was just silver stuff, you know, they thought, oh well, it's not worth my job, so I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to put them in a plastic bag. Well, Casey Red Dragon, I appreciate you very much. We're getting down to the last 5 rolls, but we are going to have a hoot of a time digging through these grab bags and getting you a silver pole. And I will get these out as soon as possible. I know the post office is open on Monday, so you should get it by Thursday. Here's a 2001. It's a little rough. It's kind of got some things going on with it. See that big scar there? It's got like the ring of death going on. It's just not a keeper, so we're gonna let it go back. But I will make it right with you. Only missing one piece. What was missing? Casey Red Dragon, you still here? A old silver coin. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. All right, last 2 rolls, Casey. Sorry about this. Skunk 2 boxes, but I don't know. That is a gorgeous coin. Now this is what I'm talking about when it comes to mean coins. It is gorgeous. It's been toned. It looks brassy, and you are going to get that one. Well, the last roll is not doing silver here, but we're going to get you a silver pole, and we are going to get you 8 grab bags. All right, I'll be waiting on you. All right, guys, what's going on? Casey's going to come back. I'm going to get set up for his drawings. I will be right back.
Shout out to Nitro, shout out to Glacier. I wear the ice you never paid for. I got a bankroll, becoming major. I'll zip you up just like a tailor. I got the world in my hands, where's the glory in that? I need more for the kids thinking matter of fact. I need raps for the people straight up finishing last. I need bars for the kids who care less for a Mac. Yeah, shape up, parallelogram. Don't string yourself out on any paragraphs. Ride up, little homie, fill up a notepad. Write words that you know will make an impact. I caught myself in writing dumb tracks, so I started soaring, I relived that. Still pulling up to you, I'm rapping 10 raps. I was taught up with Apollo, I took 10 classes. 100 people, I done been that. Yeah, people took me down, I felt a relapse. I got potential, gotta see ya. Yeah, I'm reverential to my leaders. I'm reverential to my leaders.
All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go get my ducks in a row for Casey's drawings here. Have we seen Casey get back yet? Hey, guys, thanks for sticking with me in here. Yeah, the weather's been kind of a bummer here, but not as bad as where Brian is. We had a little bit of snow for the first time in the 1st of October in years, and I'm hoping the snow stays away for hunting, but probably won't. All right, guys, I'm going to open up some rolls for Nature Hunter. Nature Hunter, did you throw 25 bucks at me? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And we are going to crack another box open and see if we can't find some silver in another box. How's that sound? How about this box? Let's see if we can't come up with a bit of silver here. So $25 gets you $50 in halves and an Ender search in this box. This is one box from one bank today. We are still keeping an eye out for Casey so that he can be here when we do his drawings. Nature Hunter, there's a toned $50 that's real cool. We're going to set that aside for you for sure. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it face down so it pops back up. We're going to roll all these over and look for Enders. We might want to look at that one there. I don't see any Enders. I'm very sorry. But let's see what we get you. I'm going to give you this one because it's got a really cool toned coin on it. We'll move these down. And then this makes 50. We're going to leave these over here. I'll move them right there. Let's see what we come up with for Miss Nature Hunter. Thank you very much for your donation, huh? Let's see what we got. Well, it's a nice 2001 that Casey Red Dragon was looking for some of those, so I'm going to set that aside. I know you don't need that one. It's everyday coin. We have silver. All right. That's what we needed. We needed some silver. Can you see it? Right there at my thumb. Let's see if we can get this thing adjusted. Right there at my thumb. I'll put it down underneath the scope. I'm going to move this box. Right there. Let's see what we got. It's a 68. Been around a bit. It's got some skitters, but we're on the board. Congratulations, Nature Hunter. Yeah, and this is one of the boxes that was sitting around for 3 weeks in town here because I didn't go pick them up. So, very cool. Congratulations on that. You guys hear my dogs fighting? This is a 71. It looks like it was out of a proof set. It's really good looking. I'm probably going to send you that one, Nature Hunter. It's a D, but I still think it was out of a proof set, so I am going to send you that one. I'm going to set this one aside for Red Dragon. Let me get his stuff dialed in over here. He got some toned coins, a couple of gold coins, but we didn't find any silver for him, so. All right, let's see if we can find some more silver. Nope, nothing in this roll. This is the one that has the cool toned coin that you're going to end up with, because I really like it. Nope, no silver in that one. (2013) NIFC. (74D) that was in it. Train wreck. Nature Hunter, it's 1 or 2 in the morning, isn't it, where you're at? What a trooper. Well, we found a silver. Oh, it's all scarred up on the other side. I'll show you under the scope. It had a beautiful backside, but it has been thrashed on this side. Makes me think it sat sun up for a long time. So we're going to throw that one back. Sorry about that. Okay, here's what we call the NIFC slasher. It is an NIFC, but it's been slashed. So I'm going to swap that out for you. I'm going to write that down, and I will get that swapped out. Keep that 68 under the scope so that we can have some good karma. Nothing in those. I'm sorry. I'm going to write a couple things down in my book here. Told myself I'm going to do paperwork right away. Okay. Nobody's here tonight with me, so I'm kind of sitting here alone with the dogs, but we'll get it all handled. And then I'm going to do a swap of an NIFC for you. So we got those two. We got the 68. That's for Casey. Oh yeah, I was going to give you that one too. Oh, Nature Hunter, let me show you your pack that you have coming out to you on Monday. Remember, I held your pack for 1 week. So this is your pack from last week. It is a gorgeous pack. It's got that proof Ben Franklin in it, and then the bullion, and it was a crazy pack. So that's for you. It's waiting to go out. Also, I have a bag here for gear. He wanted to hold off a week. So that is heading out to you. We are going to get you a grab bag right now. Hopefully Red Dragon shows up and we can get his stuff pulled. I want to pull his numbers first because it's only fair. All right. Let's get to the grab bags. So let's make sure they're all here. There should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll shake them up. So for Casey Red Dragon, he gets 5 of these. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3, 6, 2, 10, and 7. That's for Casey. We'll leave those right there for him. He had to run off somewhere. I don't know what happened there, but. And then Nature Hunter coming up. Number 9 for the Nature Hunter. Let's see what we got. Oh wait. Red Dragon gets 8 of those. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 100, 200, and he wants a silver pole. That's crazy right there, huh? Then we're going to do the silver pole for Casey. And there's 3 coins missing out of here, but he gets 18 as his silver pole. So let's find that one. He got a Libertad. So he gets a Libertad, 2 40s, and a dime. That is awesome. Look at this thing. This is one of the ones I got from Mexico. They're just gorgeous. That scar you see running down her is on the case itself. It is not on the coin. These coins are mint. They're in perfect condition. And I like the shield on the back. All the different shields throughout the years and what they've used. So that is very cool. I need Casey to pick. I need him to pick a number so we can get him a couple of 40s. Here's a dime. Stop. Here's a dime, the one off the top. We'll put this away. We'll drop this in there. That there. So Nature Hunter, we are going to work on yours right now. Number 9, 7, 8, and 9. Well, you got a slab and a mint set. I'm getting pretty good at these bags. So I estimated this bag out at a $30 value. It's got a PCGS slab penny at about $15 value. I've looked it up. Then you have a wheat penny. It's a 1920D. It's about $1.75. Then you have another wheat penny here at about $1. And then the 1995 mint set. This is the proof set. More for your stash. So I've been doing all my homework on these bags so that I know what I'm giving away, so that we'll put this under the scope so that everybody's getting their value. 1920D, it's a wheat scent. They're grading it out at a very good, at about $1.75. And then PCGS MS64 Red 1956 1 cent. They don't get any much better than that, at least. PCGS. All right, a slab, a mint set, a couple of miscellaneous, and I thank you very much. Oh, and your 68, your 71 that came out of a proof set, and I owe you a 2003 NIFC. Thank you very much, Nature Hunter. I appreciate you. Hey, enough. Enough. Thank you very much. I will get that out to you. That's going to go with this. And if I see you on Sunday, you can probably get some more stuff going. And thank you for letting me hold it. It helps with the price of mailing it to you. But of course, we both know that. All right. Did Red Dragon pop in? All right, yeah, Casey, I got your note on this. So, and I got your address. We are all cool with that. I'm hoping you show up soon. Guys, we're going to waste a little bit of time here. I want Casey to see this, and I want him to pick a couple numbers so we can get his pack dialed in. He's going to do 2, 7, no, 2, 3, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 12. There's 6. There's 1. Those are the silver poles, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 10, and 12. 6, 7, 10, and 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, and 12. Those will be for Mr. Red Dragon if he comes back. I don't want to open him unless he comes back. But we might have to. Oh, you know what? My chat isn't live. Thank you very much, Nature Hunter. I'm sorry. Casey, I'm sorry. My chat wasn't up to date, and I was just sitting there being dumb. Once again, here we go, my friend. So I need 2 numbers from you between 1 and 40. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to give you the ability to, in here, is 4 90 percenters. Give me 2 numbers between 1 and 40. $28, 2 numbers. Thank you guys for keeping me built up here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. It's a 69 and 2. Thank you. 1, 2. It's a 68. But you did have the chance to get 2 90 percenters out of that deal. Congratulations on that. So, Casey Red Dragon, did you see this Libertad that I got you? This is one of the coins I picked up in Mexico. You can see the video on this coin. Just look back into my Mexican coin video. And this is one of them. 2007. They are awesome. It's got all the shields from all the years of all the Mexican coins on the back. This coin was put in a protector from day one, and then it's never been out since. So, beautiful. Nice score on that one. Then I'm also giving you these 2 40 percenters. It's a 1969 and a 1968. And they're how I found them. I do not clean my coins. I don't make them look better. We'll get those in a bag for you. And I will get that dime in a flip. The dime is a silver dime. It is a 1952. It's just the one off the top of the roll that I have. But it's very cool too. We'll get that in there. And then I'm going to start making a big old pile of stuff, and then we're going to put it in a big bag when we're done. So in that draw there with the Libertad, you got 40 percenter times 2 and a dime. So that's a very nice haul there. Let's get going. Let's start from the back, go forward. So let me put these away. We know that we've pulled all these bags. And thanks for releasing that money. That was very cool. So this bag here Has a value of $25. I've done my homework. It's got a loose penny at $1. It's got a 1912 very fine V nickel. They're saying it's about $9. The slab here is about a $10 slab. Then you get two really pristine, uncirculated silver dimes. At one is a $2 and one is an $8 dime. And then, no, $2 to $8 depending on if they're graded or not. So the V nickel, it's in great shape. Look at that thing. They're saying it's very fine. Then you got two silver dimes. There's one of them. It's a 61. Those scratches are in that protector. There's a 64. You got a 36 Wheatie. And then the 6th President John Quincy Adams 2008 P, $1 brilliant uncirculated first day of issue slab, NGC slab. That is very cool. You can look at the coin. My scope is not showing the gold, but of course it's a gold dollar, and it is a slab. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Hold on. All right, guys, we're back. I'm sorry, the dogs were barking. My lady just got home. So that is very cool. I love my slabs. I bought some slabs in the store the other day. So that is one bag. We're just going to leave it all out here. Bag number 1. It's about a $26 value. I'm saying it's $26 value. It's got a slab in it. It's a SGS 1969 S 1 cent PR70. Get another. It's an S cent, and then it's still in the factory wrapper. Then you get an 88 Denver mint set. You get a 1948 S dime. This is a cool dime. 48S. They're calling it MS64. It's a 48S. And they're saying $7 value. This is a 1914D in good condition dime. I really like these dimes. You don't see these dimes very often, especially given away. $3.50. They're rating it as a good. And then an Indian head penny, 1908. Very cool. All right, that's bag number 2. So what I am going to do is I'm going to leave them in their bag because each bag has this little sticky note in it. And that will tell you an estimated value of what's in the bag. So I'm going to keep them in their bags. Because I did my homework. Libertad. You got a Libertad. There's only 3 of them in there. And there's 25 silver pulls. This one's very cool too. You start off with a silver quarter. The proof, 1999 proof set. It comes in at about $12. We'll say $9. This 1911 V nickel comes in at about $9. and then you got a 57 wheat penny with that. So I'll show you this quarter. Quarter is very neat. As a matter of fact, I'm going to lift the scope up because we got big things coming in. All right. And then you got the wheat penny, 57. $1911 V nickel in great shape. Very cool. And then the 1999 United States Mint proof set, another proof set for you. Sometimes these proof sets have a little damage to them, but not this one. So I'm guesstimating this pack out at about 29 bucks. Next up, pack number 3. This one's a little heavier than the last. PCGS MS64 RD 1 cent 1956. They don't come much better than that. Though it is a 64, it's still a PCGS graded 1956 1 cent RD. You gotta love slabs. Slabs will hold their value forever. All right. Then you got a 1909 very fine Indian head penny. Show you that. Once again, great shape. None of my stuff's going to be beat up for sure. Very cool. Another wheat cent to 1930. And then another proof set 1985. All right, moving on. That's 4 out of your 8. One of these bags is really thick. Oh, very cool, bro. So you have a Philadelphia 1973 mint set, not proof set, just mint set, but it's got the Ike in it. And I always like the Ikes, especially if they haven't been circulated. I like to put them in protectors myself, so you've got that going for you. Then you have a 1907 V nickel. It's not in awesome shape, but you wouldn't be in awesome shape if you were born in 1907 either. So that's kind of a throw in there. And then this very, very cool quarter set, but they are just awesome. You think that's cool right there? Look at that. That one coin is the White Mountains and the other one is the Great Basin, the two on top. I really like those ones. All right, so I'm estimating that bag out at $27. These quarters are 11 bucks. With the V nickel and that set, it comes in at about 12. I hope I didn't miss anything out of that bag. Nothing slipped by me. All right, next one. And I'm so sorry about the dogs, guys. Lady comes home and they just lose it. Okay, this is a PCI graded. This slab is not a high graded slab. It says MS65, but it's still a 1955D. It is a 1 cent. It is we'll call it a protector, but it's very cool. It's not a PCG or any of that other stuff. We got a 1927 Wheatie. We have a Standing Liberty 1929 quarter. We've got a 43 steel cent. And one of the commemorative 1986 proofs. We've seen those before. And then this is an 89 mint proof set. So you're up to 3 proof sets so far. I don't know if you have a big coin collection, but you're on your way, that's for sure. That was your 6th bag. I think I lost a post-it note out of one of these. I guess not. I guess it came from one of the bags I burned. But we'll set those over there. I'll mop them up here in a minute. Oh. Let me see that last bag. I was looking at this and I think I saw a die crack. I saw a die crack in this penny. That's what I saw. Let's see if we can find it. I wrote possible die chip in pluribus and double. I think I got out my little eyepiece and I found it. When you get that home, I'm going to stick this post-it note on there and you check it out. Because if it does have a issue, it's going to knock that penny way up and you should probably get it regraded. So I'm going to put it on there. Don't forget to check that one out. Because I do not have my eyepiece right now to look at it. Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. That's that bag. There's 2 more bags. Very cool. You got a 2002 S. This is a PCGS graded quarter, and it is a PR69 Decam Mississippi. It's really hard to appreciate that quarter. But that is very cool. And then you got this Eisenhower proof set, and this is a 40% Eisenhower proof. And I looked it up, and they have sold anywhere from $10 to $14 recently. But that is not the topper. The topper is this quarter right here. I saw on the internet, not that it's sold for this price, but listed for $34 to $35 all day long. So you're raking it in with this set here. And I love this Eisenhower proof 71. It is a S mint mark. So that is an awesome bag for you, my friend. And then a silver dime and another wheat cent, 1936. So good score on that bag for sure. And the post-it notes in there. All right, last but not least, this one was standing up pretty good. This is a 71 proof set. Once again, you didn't get any redundant proof sets. Yeah, Casey Red Dragon, the Ike coins are awesome. I have a bunch of them myself. And so this is very cool. I'm pretty sure this is all clad. Let me see my post-it note. Quarter. No, it's a clad set because internet value was $7. The penny comes in at $1, but this 1906 very fine V nickel, crazy nice. Look, you can still see your hair. Look at the outer rim on that thing. 1906. And notice none of these coins have been cleaned. I hate cleaned coins. I hate getting a brand spanking new shiny Benjamin that, or you know, a Walking Liberty that's spit shiny clean and doesn't have any of that stuff in it. But it is what it is. So that value is about $9.50. And then you have a 1999S PCGS PR69 Decam Connecticut quarter. It is a silver quarter. I am going to get it correct first time. Look at that. That thing is beautiful. PCGS. Look them up. You probably made a profit tonight, my friend. And that's what this channel is all about. How do you like it? Is everything good with that? Because that was quite the haul. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grab bags, a Libertad, 2 40%ers, and another silver dime beyond all these grab bags. I think you got 5 or 6 silver dimes. You got 3 or 4 or 5 V nickels. 3 or 4 or 5, I think it's 4 proof mint sets. You got the Eisenhower. Man, you raked it in. So, are you good with that? I hope you are. I am going to get a bag to put all those in for you. Awesome, Casey. I thank you. And I saw that you released that money, and that was very cool. I thank you very much. And I'm probably going to put the Post-it notes in here in separate little bags because I can't mail all these bags. Maybe I can. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Getting all these wadded up. But I will show you the Libertad one more time because I love them. These are like my baby now. So take care of it. Look at that thing. There isn't one iota of an issue with that Libertad. There's 2 or 3 more of these still in the bag for silver poles, and then the Ben Franklins. They're just awesome. See, I didn't see one flaw on that coin. It's like it was never even dropped. It was just, oh, that's a hair that you see there. See, I can move it. All right, I hope you like, and I won't forget your 2/68 and your dime. It's all in there. I'm gonna write it down. Thank you very much, Casey Red Dragon, and you are officially my first full box buyer. What's for dinner, guys? I'm hungry. We did find silver in this box. We only searched 5 rolls and we found 1 silver, so just letting everybody know that it is possible. Okay. Guys, I am going to take an intermission here real quick, and I will get right back to you, okay? Penny Pincher, nice to see you in here, my friend. We have a donation from Leslie Steckler. I am going to take a quick break and go check the garden or something. I'm going to go do something over there. And I will be right back with you. Leslie, I'll take care of you right when I get back, okay?
Shout out to Nitro, shout out to Glacier. I wear the ice you never paid for. I got a bankroll, becoming major. I'll zip you up just like a tailor. I got the world in my hands, where's the glory in that? I need more for the kids, thinking matter of fact. I need raps for the people straight up finishing last. I need bars for the kids who care less for a Mac. Yeah, shape up, parallelogram. Don't string yourself out on any paragraphs. Ride up, little homie, fill up a notepad. Write words that you know will make an impact. I caught myself in writing dumb tracks, so I started soaring, I relived that. Still pulling up to you, I'm rapping 10 raps. I was taught up with Apollo, I took 10 classes. 100 people, I done been that. Yo, people took me down, I felt a relapse. I got potential, gotta see ya. Yo, I'm reverential to my leaders. I'm reverential to my leaders.
Had to get a bite to eat. Sorry, guys. All right, so Leslie, I'm sorry for throwing your full name out there. Leslie Cajun Digger, we are going to get you 5 rolls out of this box. Nature Hunter got these 5 rolls, and there was silver in that one, in that row. So we're going to start in this row, and we're going to get you your 5 out of here. Thank you very much for the donation. It's awesome. I love giving away these grab bags. That was a huge load of coins that Casey Red Dragon got. I can send it over whenever you want. All right, awesome. Casey, do you collect a lot of coins, or are you just getting going here, or what's up? Big T, hey, I'm so sorry for stepping on you today. I totally forgot about you. We're going to have to get our stuff together. I waited for Brian to finish, and I made sure Nature Hunter was going, but wasn't going, and then I saw that you came up. I'm sorry about that, and we'll try to work it out so I don't stomp on you. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about saying the full name out there, but we are going to do this for the Cajun Digger. I love sending stuff to Louisiana. Matter of fact, I wish I knew more about that state, and we've discussed this before, but I would love to live in that state for sure. So we are going to crack these open. We're going to hunt them, and we're going to pull a number, and we are going to get you a grab bag full of goodies. If we get through a couple more grab bags, I'm going to have to revamp and put some new ones out that I just bought. So there's your 5 rolls. And let's get at it. Come on, silver. What is the date of donation? On my PayPal, Leslie? Oh, are you saying I'm opening up for you and you didn't donate? Let me see. Oh, you are absolutely correct. Yes, you did not donate. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Well, let me see. Nope, you are absolutely correct. I'm sorry. But let's just open these rolls anyway and see if we can't find some silver, and we'll give it away at the end of the stream. So we're all cool. It's all good. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. Doesn't look like anything in here. But I wanted to go through some of this box anyway, so we'll do that. Thank you very much. This one says it's got a weak reverse. And it's got an arrow pointing at the FG. I don't know why they would do that. There's way more better coins out there with less of an FG than that one. So whatever. We're going to kill that one. And thank you very much, Leslie, for keeping me straight. 6 p.m., 4 o'clock. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Big T. I will try not to do that. And then Rob comes on at 5, so there's not really a slot there. But I've got to do something on a Friday, so maybe I might slip in after half dollar, late night or something like that. You guys are going to see me start picking up speed here, and I'm going to go to town. We are making antelope heart chili tonight. Hey, Flipside, put some milk in there. Pour some milk in that pan. Still nothing. Nope. Half dollar comes on in 20 minutes, so I think we'll bug out about then. I am going to do an in-stream giveaway. I don't know what it is yet, but oh, that's another thing. Hey, Red Dragon, you hunted nickels last week. I want to give you a couple of these sets. So pick two numbers between 1 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Between 1 and 22, pick two numbers. If you're still in here, Red Dragon. If you're not, we're gonna. We're gonna pick for you, but I think you're in here. Oh, we're all good, AG. Yeah, no pressure on donations tonight for sure. That box that was sold was just kind of a unexpected. I just planned on doing like an hour stream, but if somebody wants to donate, I'm gonna do the coins for them. And I appreciate you, Red Dragon. Okay. The donation info is right there. Nickels and pennies. And then the half dollars will come up. That's what you get for nickels and pennies. Full description of the channel. You can scroll down and read all the terms and all that stuff down below. Sidekick pull. One pull from a sidekick bag containing 5 90%ers and 3 40%ers. I also have to do the entries into the free giveaway, but I am waiting on two numbers to come up from Red Dragon. Yeah, no problem, John Wolf. Right up there. Right there. We'll tell you what's going on. And I don't have any Flipper Extremes yet. Those would be for full boxes. But Red Dragon made out like a bandit tonight. What is the PayPal info? Sorry. It is silverandgoldflipper@yahoo.com. No big flip in front of it, just silverandgoldflipper@yahoo.com. And $25 donation gets you a grab bag, and a $50 donation gets you a silver pole. And the more you donate, the more pulls and grabs you get, obviously. So, and then entries, all entries are going in for the Sunday stream, unless there was just a ton of donations tonight. But I'm going to give everybody a little something tonight that donates. All right, I will check PayPal in a second. What is the PayPal info? Hey, Red Dragon, are you still in here? If not, I'll give you a couple more minutes, and then I am going to have the chat pick 2 numbers for you. Okay. Okay, we're still good on PayPal. I don't see anything crazy in there. I still have some stuff. Hey, Leslie, can you go in and release that money for me? It's still pending. So that would be cool if you could do that. If not, it's all cool. I'll get rid of it. I'll get it next week or something. It doesn't matter. But okay, so let's do some more rolls. Oh, did we get the... So Red Dragon must have bugged out. You guys pick 2 numbers between 1 and 20. Let's stick with 1 and 20. First 2 that come up, those are the 2. $13 and $18. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is 13. This is 18. All right, check it out. These are the Westwood Journey, the Peace Medal Philadelphia and Denver 2004 Series 1. They are nickels, but they are very cool. And that's a little bonus for the for Red Dragon's donation. Since I won't have a donator giveaway tonight, that's what's going on there. Then I'm going to throw something in for Nature Hunter also. Oh, these are cool. These coins are toned out. I want to show you guys this. Man, it's hard to see the toning in that, but you can see it there, and you can see it there. This is a Philadelphia and a Denver. You can kind of see the toning there going on. Is that cool or what? I love tone coins. There's not really any toning on the front, but there's definitely toning on the back. So these are going to Red Dragon. I'm going to put those in his bag right now. And then have we seen Nature Hunter in here? Nature Hunter, if you're still in here, give me a number. Between 1 and 20, and hopefully you don't guess one of what we just pulled out of there. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just another number. Sorry guys, it's a little chaotic here, but I had no help, so still no silver. Okay, so Casey, I asked you for 2 numbers. Remember I told you if you donated and we didn't do a donator drawing tonight, I was going to give you a couple perks. And I did. I gave you, since you hunted nickels last week, I gave you a couple of mint set nickels. I will show them to you again here. I'm also going to hook Nature Hunter up. But, so you got this set. This is a 2004, the piece metal. It is 2 nickels proof. They're not proof, they're just mint sets. And on the back side is the Westward Journey, the piece metal, Philadelphia, Denver series. So that's cool. And then I'm going to show you this side first. This is the 2005 Platinum Edition nickels, but look at the toning on those 2 coins right there. Let me see if I can get it hooked in. Can you see that? Is that cool? So it's called the Platinum Edition, and there's some toning going on there. So I threw those in your bag too, just because we're not going to do a donation drawing tonight. We're just going to do an in-the-stream giveaway. All right? Okie dokie. And I wrote the notes down for the 2001s and 2s and the Nature Hunters 2003, so I won't forget them. Nothing in that one either. We found 1 silver on the first row of $half and then nothing since. And I went through, huh?
You'll have one on the next one.
Yeah, but what I was saying is Red Dragon bought a box. And so I gave him half of one box it didn't produce, so I gave him half of another box. And it didn't produce, but I thought that was pretty cool to give him 2 half boxes. So you got plenty of coins to go through tonight. I got about another 10 minutes and then I'll get out of here. I'll do the end of stream giveaway. I was just here making a mess of things there, flip side. The bookkeeper's in the house, guys. John Wolf sent PayPal. John Wolf, do you want it done on Sunday or you want me to blow through it right now? Can you make up a box worth of entries for Sunday's stream?
We have some already for Sunday's stream.
I know. And we're putting more in there
Okay.
for Casey Red Dragon and then $25 donation for Nature Hunter. So $250 for Casey Red Dragon and $25 for Nature Hunter.
Alrighty.
We'll get those fixed up here.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so I'll do it now. I don't care. We're all good. Now it's fine. If you have the time, oh yeah, I got all the time in the world, my friend. So, I am going to, this is what I'm going to do. I've been going through this box, and I am going to go to the other end. We're going to go over here and grab these 5 rolls. Well, I need to see your donation first, I guess. Let me double check that. You need this or this?
That's 50 entries for Casey Red Dragon.
Yes, ma'am. Well, let me...
We're going to make him the star.
All right, I got your $25. I appreciate it through friends and family. And John Wolf, I'm going to do this now.
Actually, I'm going to put a CRB.
Your initials are HS, correct? John Wolf? Thank you very much, sir, for the donation. I appreciate you. Let's get you a grab bag. Let's get you a good one. These are your 5 rolls. First roll coming up. I went to the other end of the box because I wasn't liking the middle of the box. I don't see any silver in this roll, but I check for certain things that pop up. And if your PayPal address is different from your mailing address, can you please send me an email to silverandgoldflipper@yahoo.com. I have Casey Red Dragons, and I also have Nature Hunter's mailing address. So, John Wolf, if you just make sure that that's correct on your PayPal, that's where I will send it, or send me an email. Second roll, nothing there. Smokey, come here. You want to be on the interweb? Come here. You guys want to see Smokey? I'll show you Smokey boots. Come here, Smoke. Where you at? Check him out. Yeah. That's Smokey Boots. He's kind of the dominant male in the house, and he weighs 12 pounds. All right, thank you. It is correct. I got you. We are going to get you one of those cool grab bags. If not some silver, maybe we'll find some silver here. And I am going to throw a little extra something in there because we're not doing the donator giveaway tonight. I didn't expect to. AG Price says, hi, Smokey. I didn't expect to do any coin roll hunting, but it's always welcome. Well, nothing in those 5 rolls. Let's
Let them know the names will go in on Sundays.
Oh yeah, your entries for the entries for the donation drawings will go in the bucket. They will be on Sunday. You do not have to be here to win. So good luck with that. This is the sidekick bag for nickels. This is the bag we're going to do. We only have a couple more coins left in here. Feels like 3. How about that one? It's number 8. Two more bags and I get to revamp the grab bags. You've got a slab going on here and you also have a mint set. Oh, you got an Eisenhower. 1971 silver proof Eisenhower. That's worth it all in itself. Those are very cool. And then, if you are a Indianapolis, Indiana fan, or you like racing, you have got a 2002 Silver Quarter PCGS PR69 Decam Indiana, and I'll show you the backside first. PCGS, and of course the proof quarter. But the backside is the cool part. Look at that, state of Indiana with an Indy car on it. And I was looking these up, and these things got a huge premium on them. I don't know what they're doing in these bags, but I'll buy them all day long. See that? Very cool. You also ended up with another wheat cent. So you got the Eisenhower and the PCGS slab. I estimated this bag out at $32. The quarters are 15 to 28. The penny is $1. The dime is $3, and the Eisenhower is 40% at $13. Very nice. I hope you enjoy that bag a lot, and I will get this out on Monday to you.
Who is that?
John Wolf. And I'll leave a little post-it note in there. And I was doing a lot of these at the time, so it might not be super accurate, but I know it's pretty close.
1E or 2?
What's that?
1E or 2?
1E or 2?
At the end of the name. Oh, none. Okay.
All right, thank you guys. John, I hope, was that cool? Are we good? Is that all good? Let me know.
Okay, here's all the ones for Sunday.
All right, so we have 5 entries for Nature Hunter for Sunday. We have 5 for John Wolf for Sunday. They will be broke up on Sunday so that they're all folded the same. And then Casey Red Dragon, he'll get 50 of them in there. And they're all sitting right here. So we will put these in the box just the way they are. We will tear them all up on Sunday and we will put them in there.
And they'll be in there with you.
And then we had 2 late donators last week, remember? And so we have Leslie Cajun Digger and we have Silver Hayes that get 5 apiece from last week because we had already done the donator drawing and they jumped in and bought some coins. So let's do this. I am going to give away something cool. I am going to give away a 40%er and a proof. So I don't know how to do the random picker, so I'm going to do it old school. And I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 20, and you guys are going to wait. And whoever gets it correct only guess once. And if you don't get it, I'm going to rewrite the number and we're going to do it again. We're going to make it fair. Okay, none of this redoing it stuff where somebody who's sharper with numbers can figure it out. So I'm going to write it down.
Moose Socks wants you to check.
Okay, Moose Socks, I'm going to get on that right now, my friend. But that's what I'm going to do. And then the person that wins will be able to pick one of these proofs. Now, these proofs are not in great shape. Like I say, they came out of the boxes. So there might be some issues with them. But it is what it is, and that's what I give away. So there's about 10 of them here. You can pick between them. You're going to pick a number, and whoever wins will get a 40%er and one of those proofs. Now, I'm going to get on Moose Socks here, see what's going on. All right, I got you, my brother. Moose Socks. So, did you donate last week? If you did, I'm very sorry. I think you did. If you did, I dropped the ball and I didn't get them out until Wednesday because Monday was a holiday, and then I dropped the ball on Tuesday. When I went to my doctor's appointment, I forgot to take them with me, and I didn't make it back to the house in time. So sorry about that. No, we're all good. Moose Socks. We'll get this handled, and then we will go on down the road. So I'm going to go back into this box, and I'm going to grab the middle row this time. Hopefully, looking for some silver here. I'm trying to skip around and maybe find it. Let's get at it. I'm more of a coin roll hunting guy than I am dealing with all the paperwork and PayPal.
You have 5 entries.
Yes. Okay, so Moose Socks, here are your 5 entries for Sunday's donator giveaway, and it'll be a monster. There's already, let me see that coin in there.
9/11 commemorative.
Yeah, I've already thrown a silver eagle in there, and then the more entries, the more donations that the more stuff I'm gonna throw in there. But this is a really nice 2001 Silver Eagle commemorative 9/11, and that's already in there. So Moose Socks and the Silver Eagle are going in the bucket. And let's get at it. I don't see any silver in this roll, but I don't know. It's weird. We found that one silver in the first row, and then nothing again. But we'll get at it. It's a Friday. I hope everybody's partaking in their favorite beverage, getting relaxed for the weekend, getting ready for Sunday football, Saturday honeydews. I don't see any silver in this one either. Three more rolls. Let's see what we can come up with. Come on, silver. And it is what it is. It's called coin roll hunting and not coin roll finding. But I hope to have an epic box someday on my stream and not just an occasional silver. That day will be a good day. Yeah, see, everybody comes up on Friday night, but I have to stick with it because Friday night is the only real other time that I can do a coin roll hunt except for late hours. And I keep it 18 and under friendly, so I want the kids to be able to get in here if they do and get into the giveaways. But nope, no silver in that one either. I'm sorry, Moose Socks. But we have the handy grab bag coming up. We will have one more grab bag after this if somebody wants to jump in and grab that last grab bag. But of course, it's not the last grab bag on earth because I just picked up 30 yesterday. Let's There's 2 coins left in here. Number 5. Number 5. Very cool. I'm saying it's a $30 value. This is the V-nickel, a 1906, very fine V-nickel. Let me fix my scope here. Those are very cool. I don't even have any. I have a bunch of V-nickels, but I don't have any V-nickels in really good shape. And this is one of them. Looks like she needs to clean her ear a little bit. She's got a little something in there. Let's turn it over and see the V. See the, man, it's crazy. Crazy good shape. And then you've got the 1945D Wheatie. And so my note says that this bag could possibly be up to $55 in value. These are just clad proof quarters, but they are very cool. When we flip it over, at the buffalo. Let's see what's all on there. Some hunter guy from California. I left that state and never looked back. Minnesota, Oregon, West Virginia, and Kansas. Kansas has got that buffalo, and that buffalo is cool. I'm going to show you that buffalo here. Look at this thing. It's hard for me to spin stuff around, but look at him. One day I want to hunt a buffalo. But they're not really a wild animal, so I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. They don't really have a choice. So this one is William Henry Harrison. This is the 9th President, William H. Harrison, 2009 S, $1 PF69 Ultra Cameo. It is in a NGC slab. And once again, those are very cool. So let's get over to the coin. And any of the stuff you see, scratches and stuff, that's all on the protector. That's why they slab them. But NGC, thank you very much. Moose Socks, I will get that out there. I'm going to send you out this post-it note too, just because I'm doing my homework. I haven't done my homework on those other bags, but they might come into play before I do my homework, so I just will be getting rid of them blind. And Monday's mail day, for sure this time, no holidays. No dropping the ball. So for Mr. Moose Socks, I'm getting quite the little package over there. All right. Yeah, wow is correct. You gotta love those grab bags. If anybody wants in, better get on it or I'm gonna close this baby out. I appreciate you all tonight. It was awesome. There was a wheelbarrow full of coins given out, and there was a wheelbarrow full of donations that came in. So I appreciate you all. Thank you all for showing up. I know there's other places, other channels, bigger channels, more people. I know there's other places you can be, and I appreciate you being here. So let's get on this old school. I'm going to write a number down between one. Let me have one of those little pieces of paper. I'm going to write a number down between 1 and 20. Everybody only guess once. No redundant accounts. No nothing. And then if nobody gets it, I am going to...
You'll be able to see it there.
Am I? Are they?
Yeah.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
No, they can't. Between 1 and 20. All right. I wrote it down. It's right underneath that $50.
You want me to say go?
Go. Yeah, AG Price, sorry about the no chili thing, but I'm not so sure it would get you in any good shape. Silver Haze 18, Coin Junkie 4, 12, 1, 13, 13, 14, 11.
13 people. Do you see it yet?
Nope. 17, 8, 'Did I say between 1 and 20?
Something's going on with the room too.
No, because an antelope heart isn't very big. It's only about, the antelope heart is about this big around.
Yeah, but I told him I was going to put the antelope sausage with it.
Yeah. All right. Nobody got it. Stop. Okay, I'm going to rewrite the number because I don't want any number counter guys in here. So it's a start over. It's between 1 and 20. Everybody re-guess. And after, you guys can see what the first number was.
Wait until I say, or I type go.
Okay, on your mark, get set, go.
I think we're way behind here.
That's all right. We'll see them come in.
Brian, guess again. Did I guess? He was before me, go. Oops. He guessed twice. Of course, it's right where you can see it.
No, that's not the number. That's the first number.
Oh.
All right. Has everybody guessed? Brian threw a couple out there, but... All right. Nobody got it again. Stop. I'm going to show you guys what that number was. As soon as I see stop in the chat, I'm going to show you. Right. Says 1 through 20. So the first number was 2. Okay, so there's the stop. Second number was 4. Nobody got it. Correct? Where was the start? Oh, there's go. And there was no 4 there.
No.
Okay. Everybody stop. I'm going to write another number.
Don't start typing until you see the word go.
You got to see the go. There it is. Go. Mary retracted.
Oh yeah. Don't want to copy somebody's name. You got no chance then. Fill up the duplicate. You might. You see it yet?
All right, we got a winner. Okay, there's the stop. Check it out. As if Casey Red Dragon didn't need more. He got the 14. Congratulations, Casey Red Dragon. I need you to pick a number between 1 and 30. And then between 1 and 10. So I'll be waiting on the 1 and 30. And then pick a 1 and 10.
Between 1 and 30.
Yep. Casey Red Dragon with a 14.
Almost got time to type that.
Thank you all for showing up. It was a lot of fun. And I kind of like this program. It would be a little out of control if we had more people in here, but it is what it is. Okay, you want 10 and 2. All right, we'll stick with the 2. 1, 2, and 10. Need my barnacles. 3, 6, 9, 10. Remember, there's a chance to get a 40%er in this wad. I mean, a 90%er in this wad of 40s. Nope. You got another 68 though. And you got a 2001 proof. It's been around the block a little bit, but it's really pretty nice. It's something. It's what we found in a roll, and it's what you're going to get. Looks like you got a little brain damage there. And then you got a 68 40%er. Thank you all for showing up tonight. Thank you all for the donations. Like and subscribe before you head out of here for me. And tell everybody about my Friday and Saturday and Sunday streams, please. And we'll get this thing built up. Hope everybody had fun. Remember, pay it forward. And peace out.